Today I will be planning out the week of Monday, December 19th through Sunday, December 25th, 2016 in my Erin Condren neutral hourly. Which fucking planner is this? Hourly life planner. I have fallen off the Vlogmas wagon this last weekend because I had a migraine, and so I am getting back on the horse by planning out my week. This happens to be the week of Christmas and of the winter solstice situation also this week. As a kind of a base for this, I'm going to be using the Christmas add-on sheet in the Krissyanne Designs, the Celebrations collection that we did together. Using this green roll, which I'm pretty sure I got from the Bye Bye Birdies co-op, and this red like plaid looking thing that I got from Simply Gilded. I also, once again, lost my palette knife. I bought a new one, set it down somewhere. It's here somewhere. I just need to like declutter my shit and so I can find it, because this is some bogusness. This is ridiculous. I should not be having this much trouble finding my favorite palette knife. I think I found that covering this little Erin Condren flag up with washi tape, even though you can see it through since this washi tape is, you know, transparent like most washi tape is, that was a really shitty. I'm going to have to redo this crap. Aside from the usual of, you know, me screwing up, I'm really enjoying covering this little flag. Even though it's green, I probably, well, yeah, but you know what? I am covering it up anyway for the sake of completion. Is that crooked? That's crooked. God, it's like an inch of space and I can't seem to get it right. I like covering it up because I feel like it like adds to the whole like look of the washi tape going across the top. I've been thinking about how I'm going to be doing, like what planner system I'm going to be using in 2017. And I think I'm narrowing it down. I'm not entirely certain yet, but I think I'm narrowing it down. So I'm going to be doing a video of that next week. The week of New Year's, I'm going to be talking about my planner system for 2017 and like some stuff, you know, basic end of the year type business. We'll be discussing that. Let me know in the comments what you're doing for 2017, because, you know, there's still a week before and then, you know, I mean, anybody who's been in the planner community for a certain amount of time knows that just because you say you're going to use a certain planner in 2017, all it takes is another planner crossing your path and all those plans change. I actually really admire people who are able to stick to the same planner all year. I try my best, but I'm just as susceptible to the big shiny as anybody else. I'm going to block off this bottom here. I've been doing this the last couple of weeks for meal planning, and it's been really nice to have it, because that was one of the few things in the hourly that I had struggled with adding in. Like, I don't do huge meal planning, but I do try and grocery shop at least for dinners for the week to try and save some cash. And having it, like the days written on my planner for like the meals, what the hell did I do over there? Is really helpful to remind me, especially when like you're buying like meat and stuff, and like, you know how if you're not careful, I know I could freeze, but I don't have a deep freeze, and the freezer on my fridge is tiny, so I don't have a lot of space for like stockpiling meat for dinner and things like that. I take a sticker from like one of these to-do stickers from, you know, Krissyanne Designs. I use these all the time to cover up this flag over here. I'm gonna slap on this Merry Christmas little sticker here, just across the bottom of where I'm going to be putting my weather. I think this is going to fit. And then I'm going to slap on this weekend banner from the Celebrations. There we go. So slap that right here. See if I can do this in a way that's not all janky. I found myself using weekend stickers a lot more lately. It's never been my thing, but I'm enjoying them. I'm going to draw in my weather for the week. I'm using my Sakura Micro Perm 03 because it works on washi. If you want a tutorial on how I draw in my weather, I will link it up above. Notice this washi has like a yellow stain on it right here, but at this point I've already done the work, so I'm not gonna mess with it. Up here on top, I'm gonna add, I've got those the things in the binder. I've got the various date stickers that come with like holiday dates in the celebrations collection. So I'm gonna slap those on here. Why not? We'll do Christmas Eve right here. We'll do Christmas Day right here. And we'll do midwinter. And midwinter is the first day of winter. It's the winter solstice. Right here. Whoops. You can see a bunch of the see-through from my hella markery last week. Okay, so I'm going to do my weekend shit now because it's a lot. Like the weekend, at least not all the weekend, but most of the weekend has a lot going on. I have a church service on Christmas Eve. So I'm going to use this little flag with the bells on it from the Celebrations collection. I'm going to take these little bells to mark here that I need to be there ahead of time at 6:15 to rehearse. What am I going to do for Christmas Day? I think you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take one of these lights strips from the Celebrations collection, and I'm going to run it down the whole of Christmas Day because we don't have big plans that day. We're going to just be hanging out with our kids. Whoops. We're going to be hanging out with our kids and just at home that day, so I'm having some trouble here. Let's turn this puppy. I think this is crooked. Oh man, it's crooked. And this is not going to work. I am okay, I'm giving up on this piece. Let's try this again. We have one more. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can get this in a way that is not hella crooked. Let's see if I can line it up. Lined up. That is pretty much not crooked. So I'm going to snip the end a bit here off with my scissors. Was it worth it? I don't know. Okay. So then I think I'll just do a little lettering up here, up in this business. Sometimes I like doing this like negative space cursive, and sometimes I consider it to be a massive pain in the ass. Today I think I'm in the I like it phase. So I'm going to take one of these Zig brushables and go and just add some green. and some red. As for the rest of this week, I don't have any real appointments. I have a lot of things that I'm going to need to do. I don't have any, like, you know, school's done for me and my kids are out of school and there's no doctor's appointments and there's no meetings this week. There's not really much of anything. There's a lot to do, but it's all like stuff that I'm not necessarily comfortable putting on here in the thing. So I think I'm going to slap on a thankful thought box, and this will just basically be a how I manage this situation. So I am going to use from the Celebrations collection, I'm going to use the Santa Steve, the Christmas tree, and the ho ho ho. And the ho ho ho. And I'm going to use these puppies from the Celebrations collection in my thankful thought box. I am going to slap down a little, whoops, little Santa, little Christmas tree. Do I have a gift on here maybe somewhere? I don't know. Maybe, I can't remember. I have this little gift from the Celebrations collection that I'm going to slap on the bottom of the thankful thought. And then I'm going to put the ho 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 right along the top for the Christmas. And then I think, though I know I've got a bunch of shit to do, I think I'm going to use this Merry and Bright full box from the Celebrations collection and place it down here. Just because I want to limit how many big things I have going on this week, because I have to do a lot of Christmas crap ahead of time and stuff. This is my setup for Christmas week. Like I said, I'm not putting a bunch of filling in here because it's going to happen as the week progresses. It's a lot of stuff that needs to get done, but no specific dates that needed to be done by. But now you see this was mostly done with Celebrations collection stickers. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you next time.